Welcome to the Raven Space on YouTube. My name is Jason, and this is Raven Space Daily, where we talk about Baltimore Ravens news every single weekday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the Raven Space on YouTube for the best Baltimore Ravens content on the internet. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. And if you're not in the United States, which I only think is like 1% of people who watch these videos, hey, I hope you guys have a good Thursday. I'm going to let you guys know Thursday and Friday will not be any Raven Space dailies. We will have a Raven Space feature about Jimmy Smith coming up tomorrow. So please watch it. It's awesome. Give it a check out. So thank you guys so much. Again, no show Thursday and Friday. And because of that, I'm going to combine usually the Friday show and usually what the Wednesday show is, a news show, and then the Ravens preview show. So let's hop on into it with our topics of the day. We're going to talk about the Ravens versus the Texans. We're going to talk about the Defensive Player of the Week, Matt Judon. We're going to talk about Ray Lewis and his journey to the Hall of Fame. We're going to do the mailbag question of the day. We're going to do the comment of the day. Now, let's hop into the very first topic, if you guys do not mind. The Ravens face the Texans on Monday Night Football. The Ravens need every single win if they want to make the playoffs comfortably. So I'm excited to see what they can do. And it comes down to a lot of things. And I'm going to talk about it, you know, as like I said, it's only one topic. So we're going to talk about the game and where we're going to go. First, I'm going to start off with the optics. Monday Night Football. John Harbaugh has been asking for this game for years now. You got it now, John. Don't disappoint. Again, I would say that the Ravens should win this with Tom Savage at quarterback. But again, the Ravens do not always play consistent. And so I don't even know. I don't like from week to week. I don't know which Ravens team will show up. So I can't tell you guys they should win or they should not win. But what I can tell you is that this is a game that Joe Flacco needs to perform, and he is the X factor for this game. The offense is the only thing that's struggling right now. If the offense gets on track, this team can be very scary. Again, we say this a lot with the Ravens, but they're a team that travels well, okay? Defense always travels. I really do think that they will be a scary team in the playoffs, but Joe Flacco needs to step his game up. If Joe Flacco can do that, and this is the biggest stage, Monday Night Football, if you can do it on Monday Night Football, then I have a little bit more confidence going into other postseason games. So, Joe Flacco is the person that needs to just perform at a top level. Now, on defense, who's going to help him out to make plays? Again, Savage is not good. Savage is not a good quarterback. And the Ravens have very, 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 very favorable matchups against non-good quarterbacks, not good quarterbacks. But this is Jimmy Smith versus DeAndre Hopkins, and this is going to be prime time. Jimmy Smith, again, you know, we all know that Jimmy Smith's the top 5 cornerback. We all know that. But there's some arguments. Is he number 1? There's some arguments about that. I think this game is the time for Jimmy Smith to show, you know, all the people out in middle of America that we have a player on the Ravens that is worthy for you to know. You should know his name, and his name is Jimmy Smith. So he's going to be the X factor for the defense. So Joe Flacco and Jimmy Smith, I think they're going to step up, and I think they're going to give the Ravens a win. I'm not going to give you a score because I think that is really weird because I can't predict the future. But I do think the Ravens do win. I think it's a good game. I think the Ravens squeak by, but I got the Ravens winning. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. Who are your X factors for this game? Again, let me know. Now we're going to move on to the second topic of the day, and it's Matt Judon. He won Defensive Player of the Week for his effort against the Packers, and I was so happy when I saw this news. Again, Judon deserves it. Oh man, he played so well against the Packers, and we've been waiting for that. Who's gonna, you know, show up, you know, across from Terrell Suggs, right? Is it going to be Matt Judon? Is it going to be Tim Williams? Is it going to be Tyus Bowser? And I think the answer has been set it's going to be Matt Judon. And I said that early in the season that he was the best out of the young linebackers. Go back and watch that tape. So, I really do think that Judon is the next great defensive player for the Ravens. I'm not great like Terrell Suggs and Ray Lewis and Ed Reed great, but great as in a good player that's going to, you know, be on our team for at least 7 years. So basically he'll finish out his rookie contract, then he'll sign another contract, 6-7 years. I'm excited. I think he's maturing very well. Again, he got lighter. He's able to use the rush moves. He's also making smart plays. He doesn't make mistakes and errors. And compared to Tim Williams and Tyus Bowser, he's just a step faster. And he's a step faster than Zadarius Smith as well. So Judon is going to be the guy opposite Suggs for the rest of this season. And if he plays at a high level, ooh, that's a dangerous pass rush. Because Suggs is playing at a high level. Even though Suggs' sacks have slowed down, he's still playing at a high level. So I'm excited for Judon. Congratulations, my man. I hope you get everything that comes to you because you're playing very, very well. We're going to go into the third topic. And Ray Lewis is among the 27 semifinalists for the Hall of Fame. And this is going to be a short topic because, you know, we know how it's going to end. Ray Lewis is, in my opinion, the greatest linebacker of all time. And in a game that changed so much in his era, he went from an era where you had to stop the running back, so you had to put on a lot of weight and get bulky. And then he also made it to the era where, you know, linebackers are fast and speedy. And though he wasn't as good as in the second era as he was in the first because of age, his leadership ability showed that he can cross both lanes. And, you know, he got lucky because he took care of his body well. And he was able to sustain injuries and keep on going. A player like Brian Urlacher, who you could argue made a great impact in the first half of his career, when the game became a game where you had to be fast and quick, he really faded away and led to an early retirement, earlier than Ray Lewis. So I'm going to say we know Ray Lewis is going to make it. I'll see you on January 15th with an update that says he made it to the next round. So, you know, we know what it is. Ray Lewis is the greatest of all time. Now we're going to go to the mailbag, which is sponsored by the Raven Space Patreon and our patrons. Thank you guys so much. Super excited. We added some new patrons, so please wait till the end of the video. You can see who they are. And even Sheila Henry commented on our last video, so shout out to you, Sheila. Now the mailbag question is from Joe Schmo, and this is a thing that I want you guys to take note of, is that Joe comments every day, and he doesn't get picked because I try to, you know, share the question love around. But you keep on going strong, and one day you'll get yours. Just like life, you work hard, you'll get it. If you comment every day and you question every day, you'll get one of them in there. So this comes from Joe, and Joe asked, do you think the Ravens should trade Jimmy Smith in the offseason, considering he'll have a huge cap hit next year and we have a ton of young quality cornerbacks? Thank you so much for your question, Joe, but I do not think we should do that. Actually, I think we should do the opposite, and I think we should double down. We double down, we have a chance to be a great defense for years to come. You give him a longer contract and try to, you know, extend out the pain. You know, you don't want one big hit, but if you can take 3 medium hits, I'll take that. Usually you can't even do that anymore, and so what people try to do is they try to just push the big hit down the line. I don't know if I would do that, but there's going to be a period where we have to rebuild. So I say, you know, whenever you're going to release Joe, then you release these other players that are going to be big cap hits as well. I mean, so I think we should keep him as long as he's playing at a high level, because he is playing at a very, very high level right now. So, you know, and you need great players to win championships. So now we're going to move on to the comment of the day, and this comes from Anthony Fallis, and he said, if the offense can get it together, the Ravens will be massive underdogs in the playoffs. And I chose this question because, again, I try to choose the question that I feel best, the comment that best, you know, tells how us Ravens fans are feeling. And we do know, oh man, we know in our soul that if Joe Flacco can get it together, if Marty Mornhinweg can get it together, we can be great. We can be awesome. We have a great defense, a playoff defense. Can we add a quarterback, a playoff quarterback to the mix, a playoff offense to the mix? It's going to be tough, but if we do it, we're scary boys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the Ravens Space on YouTube for the best Baltimore Ravens content on the internet. We're continuing to grow. Some announcements I want to make for you guys. The website is coming back soon. It's not ready yet, but it will be back soon. Podcast will be back soon. A lot of you guys like Madden videos. What I can tell you is that I don't know if they'll be back soon, but they will be back in the future. And I want you guys to just support and help. We're going to redo our Patreon to make it better for you guys. Give out free things to you guys. We're going to do so much, man. And our Patreons will even have a chance to win Ravens tickets. So I'm excited. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on pushing along. Thank you guys so much. And go Ravens.